The reason why I like the nature center is because in the summer, it's because there's a lot of turtles and frogs. Here's a maple leaf. This one probably used to be one of the porky leaves. This one's not a maple leaf. This one is. No, it was from that tree that has the green leaves, but now this one's brown. I like maple leaves. They're neat. Neat. The animals that I like here are the owls. There's barred owl, great horned owl, and we have a peregrine falcon named Perry. Oh, cactus. Lots of turtles and frogs. We have skunks, but they can't spray you anymore because it was taken out. Salamanders. The nature center gets a call about a bird with a hurt wing. They fix them like if it's a turtle and a big crack in their shell. They would take it in and try to help it the best they can. Snakes. We have a screech owl. Such a great owl. Located in Mystic, Connecticut, the Denison Pequot Seacoast Nature Center. A combination wildlife sanctuary.
Natural History Museum.
And educational facility, highlighting the habitats of southeastern Connecticut. Our mission is to inspire and nurture appreciation
And scientific understanding of the natural world.
Because of you,
The Nature Center is a great place.
to be a kid.
Or be a kid again.
I think I'll start working here when I'm a teenager and see if I can help.
My name is Maggie Jones, and I'm the Executive Director at the Denison Pequot Seacoast Nature Center since 1992. I do remember the first week of sitting down at this desk that had nothing, it was totally clean, nothing on it. Hello? I just got a phone call. I have to go take care of a hawk that is at the Boy Scout camp by Barn Island. And I was just there last night, and there were so many hunters, and I'm afraid that it may have been shot accidentally from the description. One of the things that puts life in perspective at the Nature Center is our injured birds of prey. These birds will never survive on their own in the wild. The Nature Center is a federally and state licensed wildlife rehabilitation facility, and we have various education birds that are non-releasable.
This is Mr. Bill, and he is the mascot of the Nature Center.
Before I started here, Mr. Bill was sort of this icon of the Nature Center. In fact, our logo is a silhouette of Mr. Bill, a great horned owl, and he died after I had been here for a number of years, and he was probably close to 40 years old. Tommy, our barred owl, our beloved Tommy, was here for over 10 years. He came to us from my good friend Doris Mager. So many of our teachers bonded with Tommy, who came to us trained to the glove, and really was a remarkable bird who passed away this past year.
He was blind. He was such a great owl. He was our oldest owl.
This was given to us as a memoriam for his time here.
We miss Tommy very much.
Much of what I do has to do with getting people excited about what they can see locally in terms of wildlife and birds and habitats. When I try to sell the Coogan Farm to people that haven't been here yet and describe, you may not be able to say where the Coogan Farm is, but once I describe this to you, you'll know. This is the Coogan Farm, this pink piece here, and this is the Nature Center. And if you look at the bird's eye view, you can see it all connects as you move west towards the Mystic River to this marvelous piece of land. We're working very hard to make this a reality for the Nature Center and for the whole community. It is the view from so many different aspects in Mystic. So from the Mystic Bridge looking to the north, it's the backdrop to the seaport and the tall ships. For almost a half mile along River Road, you see this ridge that is the Coogan Farm. Here are some pictures of the foundation. It was all cleared out. Look at that incredible view right across the Mystic River, and you can see the ridge line in the distance. This is what it's going to look like when we clear some of the shrubs and thicket that's growing inside of the old foundation. We mowed the lawn one time here in June, and we've not mowed it another time since. They've done it the whole time. I call them Gertrude and Bertha. I think parents that have spent any time outdoors with their kids know it's innate. And kids love to get outside and run around and explore, and the whole thing is just so stimulating. It's such a rich experience, just the smells and the sounds and the textures, the visuals here. I mean, look at it. It's just the opportunity for places where kids can just run around, whether it's in the woods or at Braille, sort of through grassy meadows, and you have hills the kids can roll down. I mean, what an incredible natural playground this is.
There's 2 giant hawks there, and I would like to meet them. They could set up a little farmer's market. They might probably do camps. And at nighttime, there would be like a beautiful sky with stars, the moon. They already have like a bunch of trails, but I've already gone through all of them, so I think it'd be fun to kind of explore a new trail. It has a big field, like we could like fit almost everybody in the in your neighborhood.
You look at the stone walls and the rocky outcrops and the old foundation. This is prime property, but how much more special will it be if we can save it the way it is? Working on projects like protecting the Coogan Farm, this I think is probably the most important thing that I've done since I've been here. National Geographic photographer Michael Melford and his assistant have spent the last several months out there photographing some of the natural wonders that are at the Coogan Farm. Truly such an amazing place, and if you haven't had an opportunity to walk it, here's your chance right now. This is the hawk that was found at the Boy Scout camp off Barn Island, and it turns out, in fact, it had been shot, and it's absolutely full of bird shot. Its wing is broken in 2 places, and we have the wing immobilized right here. The good news is that this is a bird that is probably going to be able to fly again, and we can return it to the wild. So it'll take a few weeks, but its mate is still there at Barn Island, and we hope to release him. Fortunately, most of the birds that are brought into the Nature Center are able to be released.
We'd like to thank everybody that supports the Nature Center.
Dr. Cindy Brown in Old Mystic with the New England Veterinary Hospital has been unbelievably generous with her time to help us with hawks and owls and birds of all types for the short time that she's been here, the last couple of years. She's our neighbor, and she's been extraordinarily generous.